Oh, it's recording. Okay. My computer takes forever to do this. I don't know why. It keeps on spazzing on me. But this is a video about basically me finding out that I was bisexual and am bisexual. I would say it started back in 6th grade where I met this girl and we became really close. And as typical girls do, we talk about guys and our clothes and our hair and who's popular, who's not. That's really not nice to, judge someone by their appearance, whether they're good looking or not, or if they should be popular. The stuff we talked about was pretty stupid. And, 6th grade, come on. You're very... Anyway, in 7th grade, we kissed. Yeah, we were playing this game, and it was just me, her, and my other friend. And the goal, I don't know what we were doing, but we ended up kissing. And then we kissed again. And it was kind of like weird because I enjoyed it. I was like, I like this. Why do I like this, And, that's not typically the feeling girls get when they kiss other girls, right? I was like, oh, it's nothing. And she said, after that, like, hey, do you want to, like, practice kissing so that when a guy kisses us, we'll be ready. I know that's kind of weird. I don't know if anybody else says that. I feel like I'm the only one here and her. But, probably not. I don't know. But that nervous feeling when you haven't kissed anybody and you kind of just want to be ready, so you ask your friend. Anyway, I enjoyed it, and it got to the point later on in 7th grade, we were pretty close, and she spent the night at my house. And she got physical with me, in my bed. And I had a high bed, so she had no choice. I didn't want to leave her on the floor. It was really high, like I only had about a couple inches before I bumped my head. It's really high bed. But it was queen size, so it was a good size. You could fit 3 people in there. So yeah, she got physical and she was like feeling on me, and I wanted to kiss her. I wanted to hold her. I wanted to do the things guys do with girls. And I was like, whoa, I can't do that. That's weird. I didn't know what this feeling was. I didn't know why I was feeling this way, and I didn't know what to call it. So I just kind of hesitated, and I was like, oh, this will go away. But after that, I never felt the same with her. And later on, sad story. I was in Germany. At the time, this is where I met this girl. We were there for about 5 years, and when we had to go back, I had the feeling that she didn't know how to say goodbye. And so she kind of asked around if other people would be her best friend, her new best friend after I left, which was really heartbreaking. I cried, and it was a big mess. But another crush I had there was on my first best friend. Yeah, I really liked her. I had a crush on her, and she was straight. Just it was kind of a bummer for me, but I didn't know. I kind of liked guys and girls, and this was weird, so I just went with guys and just pushed the girl feelings away. Well, they recently came back about a year later, and I've been more confident about it. Not to the point where I can tell everybody. I'll tell you about that in a minute, but I've had this crush on this girl, and we're going out now, and it's great. It's a wonderful feeling. Like, I gotta say, I feel like I'm more attracted to girls than guys sometimes, but I still am attracted to guys. Like, it's just the feeling I get with girls, it's just like totally different, and I enjoy the kissing and the, stuff. I know that sometimes freaks people out, but hey, I can't control that. To the acceptance part with people, I I haven't had very much luck with. My best friend, who's from here, I have too many best friends. Well, you can't have too many best friends, can you? Like, can you? I don't know. I guess it's just good to be surrounded by people who know you well. But, we've been best friends for forever, and our parents are really close. And I asked her one day, what if I was lesbian? What if I liked girls? And stuff like that. And she said, I don't think I'd be able to be as close to you as I am now. I don't think I'd be able to be your friend. And at that moment, I was like, ouch. That's before I knew I was kind of attracted to girls and guys. Like, I figured it out. It took me a while to figure out. So I'm kind of a little torn about that. It happened last year. I don't know what to say. People have said, your friends should accept you for who you are. And I believe that, and I accept everybody. Like, I love people. I don't care if you're gay, lesbian, bisexual. I don't care. I love you anyways. I think titles nowadays are just really dumb sometimes because they turn into stereotypes and what people think, if you're lesbian then you have to look like a guy. No. Not everyone's like that. I mean, I'm not a lesbian, but do I look like a guy to you? Like, do I dress up as a guy? No. I mean, I just think it's dumb nowadays. I mean, stereotypes, no. Everyone's different, everyone's unique. And they should be who they are. And you should get to know them better before you can judge them. I don't think judging is very nice. But anywho, I kind of told another good friend of mine, and she freaked out. Probably because I was freaking out, because I'm not very confident in this. So that was nerve-wracking, and I just kind of brushed that off. I was like, I'll try this again later. But today was actually a pretty good day. I talked to one of my friends, and we were going to Starbucks with two of our friends. And I brought up the subject bisexuality. And I was like, what do you think about them, because I just wanted to know. And she says, they're actually really nice people. Like, I have nothing against that. And I was like, really? Like, this is exciting for me. Like, I want to tell you so bad, but I didn't really have the guts yet. Because I've been turned down before, and I was kind of like, I don't think I could face that again. Twice, like for the third time. I mean, I know she accepts it, but I'm just afraid of what she'll say. But to be honest, she's very accepting and very loving, so I'm blessed to have her. So yeah, the very last challenge I will have is telling my parents. My parents are, for me, very hard to please. They've criticized me a lot, and that's why I don't really have a good relationship with them at all. I don't tell them anything. I don't really like talking to them about stuff because it just turns into those life lessons. Do you know those life lessons where it's like you make a joke and then it turns into a life lessons? How that's not funny. Stop. I know, okay? Like, I don't need your life lesson, please. I mean, some are necessary, but it just turns into, for me, kind of, I feel offended at some of those life lessons. But I don't feel like they'll be accepting in me telling them. I mean, I know I need to, because as I've heard from many of y'all's coming out stories, you're very, very inspiring to me. This is what made me do this video. And I'm going to wrap it up soon because it's almost 10 minutes. But, I guess I'll have to tell them sooner or later, when I'm more confident and when I, figure out these thoughts and stuff that have been going through my mind. So, yeah, thank you all for being such an inspiration to me. And I guess I'll make another video on, if I tell them or not, or how far along I've come into telling people, okay? Okay, I hope this wasn't too boring for you. I'm so sorry if it was. I'll talk to you later, and I'm so sorry for this lighting. I look like a vampire, like, That looks like a walrus. I don't know what that looks like. Anyway, okay.